Welcome to God's Own TV.
Almighty God will grant your request.
Recent developments on the late singer Osinachi Nwachukwu have revealed that her husband Peter Nwachukwu has been filed with a 23-count charges by the federal government, dated May 20, 2022, and signed by the Head Sexual and Gender-Based Violence Department of Public Prosecutions of the Federation, Ministry of Justice, Mrs. Yewande Bola Dekpetu. The charges are of culpable homicide under sections 104 and 379 of the Administration of Criminal Justice Act 2015 and section 221 of the Penal Code Prohibition Act (VAPP), which were brought before the FCT High Court by the Federal Ministry of Justice. Count 1 reads that you, Peter Nwachukwu, 56, male, on the 8th of April 2022 at Ako Estate, opposite Police Station Lugbe, Abuja FCT, within the jurisdiction of this honorable court, did commit an offense to with culpable homicide punishable with death, in that you caused the death of Mrs. Osinachi Nwachukwu by a various acts of violence and aggravated assault, with the knowledge that her death would be the probable consequences of your acts. The prosecutor also accused Peter Nwachukwu of forcefully ejecting the deceased from the family home and pushing Osinachi out of a moving vehicle. The prosecution also alleged that the defendant, Peter, infringed on her right to freedom by restraining the movement of the deceased and locking her up in the house. Not only that, Nwachukwu was then accused of emotional, verbal, psychological abuse contrary to section 14(1) of the VAAP Act 2015. The defendant was said to have confined the deceased to begging and borrowing because he denied her access to her money for medication and household necessities. Along with the aforementioned alleged charges was also that of isolation and separation from her family by denying her family members access to their house. Nwachukwu was also accused of cruelly beating up the children and recording their cries and playing it on his phone. The death of Osinachi Nwachukwu caused a public uproar in April 2022.